Hi there, I'm Chris from Userdoc, and I want to take you through our new feature, Image Context, where you can upload visual imagery to Userdoc to help build the software requirements. So we can accept new software features such as whole websites or existing systems, other visual information such as architectural diagrams and flowcharts, and we can even integrate with design tools such as Figma. Let's take a look at how it works. So let's say we want to understand an existing system, but we don't have the source code. We do have the images of the system. So when creating a new project in the wizard, we can now upload images. And let's say these images are a clunky, old piece of software, and we want to understand how it works and build the requirements. I can select all these requirements here, and then use Userdoc to generate a super brief description. And I can see here that it understood the high-level requirements just from these screenshots we've uploaded. We can then proceed with the wizard and it'll pull out all the features involved. And in a couple of minutes, we've surfaced detailed software requirements and features just simply from those designs, such as the taster dashboard, which talks about what they see on the screen, the different sections. And we can see that this actually matches the taster dashboard screen from these screenshots I uploaded. So when you create a new project in Userdoc now, you get the ability to choose multiple sources of imagery, such as uploading an image like I showed you, taking a screenshot of different browsers or different windows on your existing on your computer, doing a sketch or a drawing, which I'll show you shortly, but even integrating with Figma. So let's say, for example, I have my design team has put together some detailed designs of how this app should function in Figma. So I can go ahead and get the individual designs for each screen or for the entire design itself, and I can copy the URL. Once that's done, I can jump into Userdoc, click Attach with Figma. If you haven't connected your Figma, you'll be presented with a wizard to do this via secure OAuth. I can enter in that URL. I can then confirm the Figma design has been brought in, and I can attach that as context for Userdoc's AI. Now, again, we go and generate a description here. This will use that image as the grounded context. And if we continue with the wizard, Userdoc will create detailed requirements from this Figma design. So these requirements came from our Figma design, all the way down to what's shown on the screen and what happens when you interact with it. The Userdoc isn't just using UI for creating the wizard features. You can also create entirely new user stories and functional requirements by integrating UI. So let's say we need a new feature, such as share bike details. We can go ahead, choose the user type, generate a story, and then when we create acceptance criteria or when we create any AI in Userdoc, you can choose with context. This allows you as the human to add more information. And again, we have this attached screen where we can upload images, take screenshots, Figma, and we can also add drawings. So let's see what that looks like. This is the sharing bike details screen. So I'll go ahead and I'll use this interactive drawing tool to quickly mock up what I want the screen to look like. I'll flash forward and show you what I'm thinking. So here's my really rough wireframe of what I want this screen to look like. We've got heading up the top, we've got a photo of a bike, even though it's pretty terrible. We've got the description. We've got these share options via Facebook, email, text message. These are option buttons. You can select one, and then there's the share button. So I'm going to go ahead and click attach. And now I'm going to generate the acceptance criteria. So here we can see what Userdoc generated. We talk about the heading on the screen, the bike image with the price shown prominently, the share options section with the 3 available option buttons showing what's pre-selected, then the share button. So all of this info here, plus info down the bottom, was taken from the user interface. Other information such as what happens when you click on the button has been assumed. Now, of course, when we generate with context, I could have typed in more information. I could have uploaded a document or whatever info to help Userdoc get a holistic understanding of what happens. But I just wanted to demonstrate it can have a great impact on the user interface if we just add some wireframes and we visually describe what we're looking for. So that's a super quick example of Userdoc's image context. Have a play and let me know what you think. Thank you.